All right, let's talk about the egg cream. 1920, 32, 44, 56, 68. Who's an egg cream? You got an egg cream there? A few egg creams. You've got a devious personality. Since you're made with neither eggs nor cream. Friends find your pranks refreshing. Others think you're too frothy. Compatible with Blintz. Okay, so the egg cream we didn't have in Eastern Europe. It was supposedly invented by Louis Pasteur, who had a soda fountain in Brooklyn. And he's putting in the chocolate with his own recipe and the milk. We'll get into how to make one of those. Eventually he moves to St. Mark's Square at Gem Spa. And this is during Prohibition. The only buzz you could get during Prohibition was a sugar buzz. Okay? He's making 2,000 or 3,000 a day. If you're a tourist, you go to New York, you go into a cab, and you say, I want a taste of authentic New York. This is where they're taking you. Now you can go to Brooklyn, to the Brooklyn Pharmacy and Soda Fountain, just opened up 2 years ago. It's an old-fashioned style pharmacy, and they've got soda jerks making egg creams for you right then and there. In fact, at the beginning of the school year, they invite the kids in the upper grades, 10th, 11th, 12th, to come and they have egg cream socials for the kids, and the parents have to stay outside. A different day, a different class. How to make an egg. Who doesn't know what an egg cream is? It never went further than like Cincinnati. Okay, it's basically a chocolate soda. You take a big glass with a long spoon. You pour in an inch of Fox's You Bet syrup. And if you're a Puritan, you cannot use Hershey's, okay? Then you pour in an inch of cold milk. Then you slowly pour in the seltzer. You let it dribble along the spoon. You don't want it to foam up. So about 3/4 of the way through. Then you take your spoon and you stir it rapidly, and it creates that foam. And that's basically an egg cream. And if I were a deli owner, if someone ordered an egg cream, I would have a seltzer bottle, and I would create a whole show for the kids with an egg cream. But not that many people know what an egg cream is. And the question is an egg cream going to survive into the 21st century? That's the question. Are kishkas going to survive? I met this guy named Barry from the Bronx. He's 85 years old. He tells me, there's a specific way to eat a knish. You start by taking 3 Lipitor. I think the kishka is going to survive about as long as Barry's going to survive. I don't think it's going to survive. Herring. Is herring going to survive in the 21st century? I like it. Borscht. Borscht is healthy. Tongue. The Hispanic community loves tongue. And I grew up with chopped liver. Yes. Chopped liver, a testament to the ingenuity of our Eastern European ancestors who would have chicken on Friday and they'd make a whole other appetizer with the livers and with the onion and the schmaltz, the chicken fat, and the egg. Now, historians rarely agree on anything.
But they've come to a consensus that the greatest chopped liver ever made was my mother's.
Year of the chopped liver, 21, 33, 45. Who's the chopped liver? Chopped liver. People either love you or hate you, making you wonder, what am I, chopped liver? But don't get a complex, you're always welcome at the holidays, and bagels got your backside. So that is the last of the 12 Jewish Zodiac symbols we use to tell the story of our culinary roots, which God gave to me at the Chinese restaurant. One other thing too, and I'd like to share it with you. It is the Ten Commandments of Deli. I am the Lord of Deli, thou shalt have no other foods before me. Thou shalt not take thy server's name in vain. Remember the Sunday brunch and keep it holy. On the 7th day thou shalt nosh. Honor thy waitress and busboy. No mayo shall thou spread. No white bread shall thou serve. Thou shalt not substitute. Now, wouldn't normally get a laugh. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's plate. And thou shalt not split the check. So Deli in America, it's a story of 4 stages: arrival, adaptation, assimilation, and authenticity. It's also the story of 4 generations of American Jews. But more than anything, it's the story of our far-seeing Eastern European ancestors and their hunger for a better life for their children and grandchildren. I'd like to end with a joke. There's an old Jewish man on his deathbed in his home, and his son walks by, and the old man says, "Son, come here. He says, what is it, Papa? What is it? What can I do for you?" He says, "I can hear your mother downstairs in the kitchen. I can smell the chopped liver, a wonderful chopped liver. My final request is one last bite of chopped liver before I die." And the son says, sure, Papa, anything for you. Let me go downstairs, I'll get the chopped liver, I'll bring it right back up. So the son goes downstairs, comes back up a minute later, empty-handed. And the old man says, "No? So? Where's the chopped liver?" And the son replies, "Mom said it's for after." It's funny because it's true. But think about it. What foods comfort us in the times of our greatest sorrow? And what foods do we celebrate with in the time of our greatest joy? From bris to shiva, and so many times in between, there's deli. So go to the deli. Take your children, and more importantly, take your grandchildren. And if you don't have children, have some. Make your mother happy. All she wants in life is to be a grandmother. Not so much to have. I've heard it a lot. At least take your mother to the deli. Imprint upon your taste buds the flavors of our culture.
Create new family memories centered around the original Jewish comfort food. Because when you take a bite of a pastrami sandwich or a sip of chicken soup,
You're tasting your heritage. Thank you, and B'Tei Avon.